The Defense Research and Development Organization has successfully conducted the flight trials of the indigenous Aakash NG surface-to-air missile system from the Integrated Test Range in Chandipur. The missile has successfully intercepted and destroyed a high-speed unmanned aerial target at very low altitude. The test validated the performance of various components of the missile system, including the radio frequency seeker, launcher, multifunction radar, and command control and communication system. The flight test was conducted in the presence of senior officials from the DRDO, the Indian Air Force, Bharat Dynamics Limited, and Bharat Electronics Limited. The Aakash NG is the more advanced new generation version of the indigenous Aakash surface-to-air missile system and is designed to intercept high-speed aerial targets at ranges of up to 70 kilometers. With the successful completion of this flight test, the system will now be put through user trials before being inducted into the Indian Armed Forces. The first prototype of the indigenously developed Zoravar light tank has been rolled out and has already undergone about 100 hours of testing at the Larsen and Toubro facilities. The Zoravar tank weighs just 25 tons, is armed with a 105mm gun, and houses a 3-person crew. The tank has been developed jointly by the DRDO and L&T specifically to address the Indian Army's operational needs in the high-altitude terrains of the Northeast. Upon induction, the Zoravar tank will substantially bolster the Indian Army's capabilities in the strategically vital northeastern regions. The gas turbine research establishment is all set to receive a dry Kaveri engine from Godrej Aerospace. The new Kaveri engine is scheduled to undergo rigorous ground trials in India before being sent to Russia for final validation. The Kaveri engine has already cleared combustion stability trials as well as high-altitude tests, and the GTRE is hoping to complete all further testing by 2025. The final goal is to demonstrate the potential of the dry Kaveri engine and hopefully secure funding for the development of a new afterburner module. The Kaveri engine can currently generate 48 kilonewtons of dry thrust, and it is expected to achieve around 75 kilonewtons of thrust with an afterburner. GTRE is currently said to be working on an improved afterburner module that can potentially enhance the Kaveri engine's maximum output to around 85 kilonewtons. The dry Kaveri engine is currently expected to power India's Ghatak UAV and could also be used to power the LCA Tejas if the performance of the new afterburner module meets expectations. The Indian Armed Forces are looking to upgrade their fleet of 50 Israeli Heron Mark I UAVs with the aim of enhancing their operational capabilities and extending their service life. The upgrades are to be carried out jointly by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and Israel Aerospace Industries and would involve the integration of a more powerful engine and the modernization of avionics, communication systems, and ground control stations. The upgrade would improve the Heron's range, payload capacity, data transmission efficiency, and would also make the platform more operator-friendly. The Heron UAVs play a crucial role in India's surveillance and reconnaissance missions, and upgrading them would enable India to penetrate deeper into sensitive areas and gather valuable intelligence for the Indian Armed Forces. The Center for Airborne Systems of the Defense Research and Development Organization is currently in the final stages of developing the technologies for indigenous maritime surveillance aircrafts. The technologies are crucial for the Indian Navy's medium-range maritime reconnaissance aircraft, as well as the Indian Coast Guard's multi-mode maritime aircraft programs. Both the aircrafts are based on the C-295 platform and would be tailored to meet the end-user requirements. The Coast Guard's platform is expected to focus on coastal security, search and rescue missions, and pollution surveillance, while the Navy's aircraft is being designed to undertake anti-submarine warfare, long-range surveillance, and target acquisition missions. The Coast Guard and the Navy are expected to initially place a combined order of 15 units, 6 of which are to be for the Coast Guard, while the remaining 9 will serve the Indian Navy. The naval aircraft is also expected to be armed with lightweight torpedoes that can neutralize hostile warships and submarines in times of conflict. The satisfactory performance of this platform would pave the way for larger orders as well as possible exports in the future.